back to second.
Gia's got a big hole to the right side. If you could put something on the ground over there. All right, we're back on. Sorry for a little bit of a snafu there with some technical difficulties. We're out here, with some spotty Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So things like that are going to happen. We appreciate you coming back and joining us on this feed, and we'll keep you as updated as we can. It is 2-1 to Alex Aguia, runner on second base, 2 outs. Ball is just outside low. Pretty pitch. I think Josh Scragg would have liked that one. Would have liked the little friendly play from the umpire, but it was just over the white on the outside chalk box of the opposite batting box.
Sun peeks back out. Runner on second, 2 outs.
That'll be a ball. And Aguia will get first base. We'll have 2 aboard. For the heart of the lineup, Hunter Fitzgerald steps in to the left-hand box.
Hunter Fitzgerald.
All right, we're back. Hope everybody's caught up with us from the restart feed. Little technical difficulties, but we're back and we're live here with Stream Live Tampa covering the HCC versus Lake-Sumter game. The Lake Hawks versus the HCC Hawks. Hunter Fitzgerald steps to the plate with 2 aboard, 2 outs, 1-0 count. Fitzgerald flew out to left field his last at-bat. A little excuse me swing to the first baseman who steps on the bag for the 3rd out. 3rd unassisted. Before our feed got clipped, I saw Jim Wingo, my friend Jim Wingo, checking in with us. Jim, of course, is Jared's father. Hope you're enjoying the day, Jim. A remarkable experience last night. The Bucks win their 2nd Super Bowl. I saw a note on Twitter from my friend Bob Putnam, longtime Tampa Bay Times writer, and he said that since 2002 there have been 3 games decided by 20 points in the Super Bowl, and 2 of them have been by the Bucks, the 2002 Bucks and the 2021-2020 season Bucks.
2 beatdowns.
A decisive performance, a defensive performance that I think will stick with Patrick Mahomes for a while. They were in his face often. I was amazed, though. I don't know if you got to see many highlights or anything. The pressure he was taking and the truly remarkable arm angles he was throwing past. The one that was deep into the end zone in the 3rd quarter, where someone had a hand on him and he was going down, and
opportunity to catch all of those too.
Yeah,
which really could have changed the game.
Truly remarkable player, and one who's so young and will be back to the Super Bowl in pretty short order, I have a feeling.
Able to do that with an injured toe that will be operated on shortly.
Obviously, showing off some of that baseball talent with those different arm angles. Of course, his father, Pat Mahomes, twin and a Met, and I think a Ranger. Came up with the Twins after their 91 World Series, pitched in 92, 93. But a fun outing. We head to the top of the 3rd here. Your HCC Hawks lead the Lake-Sumter Lake Hawks 1-0.
It'll be Luke Brown, Pollard, and Llanos for the Lake Hawks.
I think it's Ian Brown leading off. Yeah, Ian Brown, the 2nd baseman, leading off. Luke Brown, the left fielder, next.
Got my Browns mixed up.
You did. Rudy Gomez brings his first pitch straight over the middle. The umpire calls it up. Okay. Foul straight back. 1-1 to Ian Brown, the Lake Hawks second baseman. That one's going to be a little bit low too. 2-1. Outside corner, catches it. Cam Vi gives him a good look at it. 2-2. Swings. Over to Alex Aguirre. Again makes the play. Good dig at first base by Valdez for the first out. 6-3 put out. That'll bring up Luke Brown, the Lake Hawks left fielder.
Brown.
What are you seeing out of Gomez today? He's working fast.
Filling up the zone, letting him put it in play, letting his defense work behind him.
9-hole hitter here for the Lake Hawks. Luke Brown takes strike one. Folks, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and let people know you're watching. Maybe they'll catch up. You never know who you'll introduce us to, and we're always looking for advertising partners and people to join our team here at Stream Live Tampa, which I'm considering myself a part of the team for the day.
Absolutely. You're part of the team every day, Jared.
I really enjoy being advertising partners with Stream Live Tampa. I've known Javier Nunez for a number of years after covering his son, Yo-Yo Nunez.
Yo-Yo!
Great high school baseball player and a player who's going to really make an impact there at St. Leo. Look forward to seeing things from you.
And an above-average coworker.
Javier's a great coworker. Yo-Yo, he did a great job raising Yo-Yo as well.
Yo-Yo helped me out in Daytona when we went over to Daytona to cover the data stream.
The Prospect Wire.
Prospect Wire, yes.
0-2 to Luke Brown.
Prospect Wire Data Showcase, an all-day event over in Daytona for players from all over the state.
My friend Papo Fontella with Prospect Wire. Hit towards the shortstop. Aguirre with another good play. Easy out, 6-3. That'll turn the lineup over. Chance Pollard steps to the plate after flying out to the first baseman in his first at bat.
Number 2, Chance Pollard.
Top of the lineup guy, gets on base, shows a ton of speed according to Coach Billings.
This will be Pollard, the leadoff hitter.
Am I not on?
There you go.
There we go. I'm
Jared's
back.
back.
Good. Yeah, Pollard, the leadoff hitter, speed guy. Coach Billings was saying he's the spark that gets him started. He's had a good year so far. 11 runs scored, 8 RBIs, takes his walks, 10 stolen bases, 286 on the season. Sends one high and out of play. 1-2. 2 outs here. Top of the third inning. See our camera from center field coming in a long way. Swing and a miss. Cam Vi applies the tag for the third out. That's a second strikeout for Rudy Gomez.
Rudy Gomez off to an outstanding start for your HCC Hawks. And now we will head to the bottom of the third with Valdez, Vi, and Marin.
I got to tell you, Mikey, I'm a little emotional standing here today. I would like to point out for 5 years, this is the spot that was helmed by my good friend and every local sports person's good friend, Mr. Bruce Burnham, who was the voice of the Hawks for a number of years. Bruce, also the, quote, mayor of Armwood, the voice of the Armwood football team for a number of years, passed away a couple months ago after a battle with cancer. A truly tremendous man, a Vietnam veteran, a decorated Vietnam veteran, a longtime history teacher at Armwood High School, and just a tremendous human being. I miss him very much. He was a great guy, and he helmed this position, being the broadcasting announcer for the Hawks for about 5 seasons, while Coach Mike Wren was the head coach. So, Mr. B, we're out here for you, and we hope we're making you proud.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing
Now
that, Jared.
batting, number 11, Mike Valdez.
Mike Anthony Valdez stepping to the plate. Mike Anthony Valdez coming to the plate for the second time, took a walk in his first at bat. Mike, I want to take a second to shout out our two HCC Hawk players up here in the booth with us. We got Mr. Hamilton Martinez, who will pitch the second game. He's taking care of the scoreboard for us here today at HCC. And Jake Griffith, man in the mic, and the music for his team's walk-up. The umpire looks down to first base. First base umpire calls it a strike. 0-2 on Mike Valdez. He sends it in the hole. That's going to be a single. A little skipper through the left side of the field. Leadoff single for Mike Valdez.
Now batting, number 22, Cam Vi.
That'll bring up the backstop, Cam Vi. Good lead for Valdez at first base. For Cam Vi, backstop. A little bit up on that one. A little tricky lefty for the Lake Hawks today, and ever the gamesman Javi Miranda, the HCC Hawks head coach, stacked the lineup with the right-handed batters today. Little gamesmanship before the game even started. You got a little insight about Scragg before the game. What did Coach Billings tell you about him?
He's a little crafty left-hander. Everyone wants to talk about the height, but as this broadcaster will tell you, height does not equal talent. He's got all three pitches, works the plate in and out, and like you said, making his first start of the season with a 1-1 record in relief.
Yeah, we really saw him when he got runners in scoring position, working that both sides of the plate and
wormed his way out of it.
Yeah. Runner goes, hit and run. Center fielder tracking it backwards, makes the catch. Valdez will have to retreat to first base. F8, runner on first, one down here in the bottom of the third inning. That'll bring up Michael Marin, the second baseman for the Hawks.
Number 13, Mikey Marin.
Excuse me, Mikey Marin.
Throw over to first. I'll set your defense real quick for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. In left field will be Luke Brown. Pollard at center, McGullen in right, Dorsey at first, Ian Brown at second, Llanos the shortstop, Milner the third base, and Badger the catcher, and Scraggs the lefty, crafty lefty, on the hill.
Excellent job, Mikey.
Gets the first one in for a strike. Big lead at first. Starts it way outside. Breaking ball catches the outside corner of the plate for an 0-2 count. With one out here in the bottom of the third for Marin. Tries to get him to chase, to no avail. 1-2.
Michael Marin walked his first at bat. Then was put out to end the inning in the first inning. Runner on first base. Swing that's going to go to the shortstop, Llanos. He flips to to Brown, but Brown can't complete the double play, so got a runner on first. Actually, runner on second. Ball goes over the first baseman's head and out of territory, so he gets second base on the fielder's choice.
Now batting, number 17, Burton Hahn.
Burton Hahn, the DH, steps to the plate, grounded into a fielder's choice to end the first inning in his first at-bat. He swings over one here, makes it 0-1 to start his at-bat. One down, runner on second base.
Hahn had a pinch hit home run in the first preseason game against the TXL Academy.
TNXL Tampa.
TNXL of Tampa. Had a pinch hit home run.
That ball outside, but the catcher Badger keeps it in front of him. No advancement from Mikey Marin there at second base. 1-1 count to Marin, or excuse me, to Hahn. Scragg keeping that runner as close as he can.
Good cut.
Yep. Hahn takes a big cut, but sends it straight back, just underneath it. Always like a lefty's move to first base. It was he's only thrown it a couple times, and one of them he sent high, but he's got an interesting first step. First, now second base a little bit different, and with them not really, with a right-handed batter up, their shortstop's playing his regular position. Second baseman isn't really keeping him on, so Marin's got a good jump with one out. See if Burton can put something in play and bring him in. 2-2 to Burton Hahn. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That ball away. Makes it a full count to Burton Hahn. 7-hole hitter for the Hawks, the HCC Hawks. I want to welcome everybody who's watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, here on Stream Live Tampa. I'm Jarrett Guthrie here with Mikey Paris.
On a beautiful Monday. Ringy dingy.
Strike 3 looking. Up and in. Strands a runner aboard. 1 hit, 1 error, 1 man left on base. And we're back, heading to the 4th inning here. The HCC Hawks lead the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks 1-0. I'm Jarrett Guthrie here with Mikey Paris.
And if you're watching with us on all of our platforms, you just saw the advertisement for 813 Preps, who is run by my broadcast partner today, Mr. Jarrett Guthrie, and the advertisement professionally done by Javier Nunez.
Actually, the advertisement there, I have to give credit to my creative director, Mike Communis at 813 Preps. Mike is an invaluable source for me. He teaches me all the technology. I am the most untechnically sound website runner maybe in the history of websites, but thank God I have Mike helping me out. But I appreciate the shout out, and we love being advertising partners with Stream Live Tampa. You can see their ad on our website at 813preps.com. We cover Hillsborough County High School baseball better than anyone else, and I don't mind saying that.
You speak the truth, sir. You speak the truth. A great follow on Twitter for all the information you need to know from all over the county.
Nafis Llanos Leading off gets called for a strike. Janos walked in his first at-bat in the first inning. Ball in the dirt, just over the glove of Cam Vi. 1-1 count to Nafis Janos. Strike 2, calls the umpire. Janos worked I think it was a 6-pitch walk in his first at-bat. A patient hitter, according to Coach Billings.
One and two. Just misses outside.
His first inning walk was his 10th walk he's taken in 11 games for the Lakehawks. Janos knows what he's doing up there.
That is setting the table.
See if Rudy can put him away. He swings at one and protects the plate on a ball outside, sends it over the fence down the third baseline. Two and two count to Janos, Nafis Janos. He swings over a breaking ball. Beautiful pitch for strike 3.
Fooled him.
Rudy Gomez's third strikeout here to start the 4th inning. That'll bring up 3-hold hitter, Alberson Magoyan. Magoyan struck out looking in his
Number
first at-bat.
35, Alberson Magoyan.
Magoyan, a transfer from St. John's River College. Exciting hitter, according to Coach Billings. Guy who gets him started, brings a ton of energy to the team. Right fielder, we saw him make a pretty good play earlier in the game to start the game, putting for the put out to Maya.
Slow roller to third.
Fitzgerald can't handle it.
I'll go with an E5.
Ooh, gonna be a tough one. Yeah, I think he's charging in. I think if he would have made a clean play, he would have had enough time for the throw. That's a tough one, but yeah, I'm gonna agree with you.
Number 20, Ty Milliner.
1 on, 1 out for Milner.
Lefty bat, grounded out to shortstop in his first at-bat. Milliner sends it down the line, chopper down the first baseline, foul. Ty Milliner, third baseman. Plays the outside of the plate. The umpire doesn't like it. 1-1. Gomez heads over to first, but Magoyan gets back in time. 1-1 is the count. That ball's away. 2-1.
Got a continuous mix of sun and clouds today. Sun pops in and out.
Yeah, but we'll take them. Little wispy clouds, not scary clouds. So we'll take it after the rain we got Saturday night. Little chopper that's going to get over to second base. That'll be the first hit of the game for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. That'll be a single for Ty Milliner.
I can go ahead and admit That is why I gave an error to the third baseman, the batter before.
That was a really tough play. He was charging
It was
in
a
on
tough
it,
play. It was
but
trying
he
to-
had time on the play. If he would have made a clean strike, I think he would have made a
I
clean
was
strike.
trying to keep the no-hitter alive. Now I can just spit it out.
I don't know. Well, I'm sure Alberson McGoyan will be very pleased to hear your analysis on that if he watches the replay here.
Rudy Gomez would have been on board. He is mowing them down. See if he can get out of the first little bit of trouble he's
Yeah,
in.
after his first game against Central Florida, College of Central Florida, 5 runs, 2 earned. He needed a start like this to get back in rhythm here for the start of the season. 0-1 on the season for him, and 0-1 to DH Ian Thornton for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. 2 aboard, 1 down here at the top of the 4th inning. HCC Hawks lead this game 1-0.
If you're wondering, Jared, and you guys at home, exactly what is a Lake Hawk is where our Hawks go 1 week in the summer to visit.
Very nice. But
Little vacation during the summer to go see the Lake Hawks.
Thornton playing in his 6th game. He's got a 300 average after his fly out to left field in the first at bat. Five RBIs on the season. All singles. 7 singles. Gonna be outside. 2-1 to Ian Thornton, the Lake Hawks DH. Oh, there he is. I see Yaziel Yo-Yo Nunez is checked in and watching us today. Good to see Yo-Yo keeping up with us here at Stream Live Tampa.
Best wishes on the season, Yo-Yo.
Absolutely. Coach Odette's a good guy there at St. Leo, and always puts out a good product. And man, Yo-Yo is a nice piece he has on that team. 2-2 to Ian Thornton. Rudy Gomez looks into Vi to get the sign. Ooh, brings it in, and he swings at a ball he has no chance on for the strikeout. That's 4 Ks.
That is a big out with 2 on and 1 out right there for Rudy Gomez.
Absolutely.
Bared down to get the second out. Fantastic.
Number 24, Gabriel Dorsey.
Gabe Dorsey, the first baseman for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks, steps to the plate with 2 aboard, 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. Ooh, he wears one on the hip to load the bases up here. 2 down, 4th inning. That'll bring up Evan Badger, the catcher.
Gomez trying to get ahead in the count. Just came in a little too much to get him on
Number
the
21,
good
Evan
butt
Badger.
meat.
Yeah, that's if you're going to take it, that's where you want to take it.
Absolutely.
Hitting 160 on the season. Here comes Evan Badger. He flied out to the third baseman in his first at bat. The Lakehawks are looking to tie this game here with 2 outs. Let's see if Badger can come through for his team. Have a little bit of a delay here as Gabe Dorsey stretches it out a little bit after being hit by a pitch over there at first base. Steps into the coach's box and just stretches. Yeah, it looks like he's rubbing the
Putting a little dirt on it.
Back of the hamstring. It looks like it got him a little lower than the butt. That can give you a numb leg there for a little bit. So I think he was probably just jumping up and down a couple times, making sure he had his footing.
Took off his suit of armor.
Absolutely. Here's the catcher, Badger. All in the dirt. Really nice backhanded pickup by Cam Vi. That was a pretty play by the Hawks catcher.
Saves the lead.
Absolutely. I got to see Cam play a number of times at Riverview High School, first baseman and catcher there for the Sharks last season in the short season under Coach Stahlbommer. He's now at TNXL. Badger hits one into the outfield. He'll drive in at least one.
It's going to be a play-to-play.
Cam Vi takes in the throw from Vargas for the 3rd out. The Lakehawks do get 1 run to tie this game, but a huge play at the plate. Cam Vi touches out Ty Milliner there.
A great one-hop throw by Vargas, slightly up towards first base, but Vi made a great play to pick it and make the tag. The umpire with an emphatic third out call.
So we have 1 run scored that inning on 1 hit and 1 man left on base. All right, we're back on.
Jason Thomas.
HCC comes to the plate in a tie game, 1-1. Josh Scragg pitching still for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks.
Getting up there in pitch count, but he has scrambled to keep it to a 1-1 game.
Yeah, a little breaking ball up there called ball 1. He skies one back over the fence behind the catcher. 1-1. Thomas flew out to center field in his first at bat. Jason Thomas, the left fielder here for the HCC Hawks. Oof.
I'll say
Lost
it.
the handle on that one.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, lost the handle on that breaking pitch, and catcher was down in a elongated stance in the left-handed batter box and couldn't get up and catch it. That one was a little bit better, but the umpire says no. Stayed up, 3-1.
Hitters count for Thomas.
Yeah, best hitters count in baseball, 31. Appreciate all you watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Twitter. Let us know that you're out there watching. Send us a like, send us a comment, ask us a question. We'll do our best to answer it. Oh, wow. Umpire calls it inside pitch strike, and Thomas goes back to the dugout. Strikeout looking. That is the second strikeout looking. Second strikeout of the game for Josh Scragg. Bunt down the first base line. Called him safe. First baseman Dorsey tries to make the tag, but Wilbur Vargas, too much speed, gets past him. So that'll be a bunt single to start the inning. 1 down. That turns the lineup over for Adrian Maya.
Placed perfectly, bunt.
Coach Billings out to talk to the umpires, ask the home plate umpire if he had a better look at that swipe tag. I doubt he's going to turn over the first base coach, first base ump, but let's see. Maybe he saw something we didn't. Nope, and the first base ump stands by it and calls the safe call. Safe.
Stand by your man.
Hey, my buddy Seth Jordan watching. Seth, good guy. Middleton High School graduate, was a great pitcher from Middleton, great high school pitcher. Appreciate you watching, Seth. Hope all Top of the lineup here, Adrian Mayo with a runner on first base. 1 down, bottom of the 4th inning. Breaking ball for a strike. Catches the outside corner. 0-1 to Adrian Mayo, the leadoff man for the HCC Hawks.
2 7-inning games today, and we're getting the umpire wanting to swing the bats.
Absolutely. There's a swing to the shortstop. Quick
3-2.
flip from Janos to Ian Brown to Dorsey for a 6-4-3 double play. That'll do it for the Hawks. 1 hit, no runners left on base, no runs. 1-1 as we head to the 5th inning. As you can see from this beautiful picture here, Javier Nunez has us looking at the Super Bowl site where the home team Tampa Bay Buccaneers claimed the Super Bowl victory over the Kansas City Chiefs.
And Mikey Paris saw it all.
And Mikey Paris was there to tell the story.
My best sports day of my life, ladies and gentlemen. Had no idea I was going to get inside. We were scanning the employees. My supervisor came and let us know that after I gave him the nudge that I've been watching Buccaneer football since 1979, and I had season tickets for the first 10 years of the stadium, and now my ex-wife has season tickets. But he came and let me know we're going to get to go in, and excited I was right after the first quarter. Worked and watched, got to enjoy it live and in color. Still buzzing about it after a good 4-hour sleep night. Back here to call 2 baseball games in beautiful Tampa Bay, title town. I could not be more excited today. We would like to thank everyone for listening out there, and I have plenty more tales from working the Super Bowl to tell you. We'll get them in sporadically through the day. We'll have plenty of time to do so. And thank you for listening out there. Stream Live Tampa Bay, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, advertising opportunities. Contact us at Stream Live Tampa and spread the word to friends, family, coaches, players, nieces, nephews. We are growing fast and would love you to join us in our growth.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Rudy Gomez about to start his 5th inning of work. Got into a little bit of a jam last inning. The Lake-Sumter Lakehawks were able to tack on a tying unearned run to make it 1-1. But a great throw from right fielder Wilbert Vargas to Cam Vi for an out to end the inning at home plate. Kept this a tie game.
To the plate this inning for the Lakehawks will be Brown, and Pollard, which is not a law firm. One and 0 with nobody out.
1-1. Brown grounded out to the shortstop in his first at-bat. Strike on the outside. Rudy has worked fast today. It is 2-2 on the count. 2-2. That ball catches the outside black. The umpire has been friendly to the outside of the plate today. That is 5th strikeout of the game for Rudy Gomez.
Number 3, Luke Brown.
That brings up the 9-hole hitter,
Oh, that was Badger.
Luke Brown. Nope, that was Ian Brown. You got it right.
Oh, okay.
This is Luke Brown, the left fielder,
Okay.
9-hole hitter for the Lakehawks. Starts him out with a ball inside.
Rudy Gomez trying to bounce back from an inning where he found himself with the bases loaded to end it. Trying to come back strong, get back on track.
Absolutely, and so far a very good second start of the season for him. He's 0-1 on the year. 1-2 is the count. What is happening? I'm watching it, so it's definitely.
Tell them to go back out and come back in. Hit that middle, hit the button for live.
All right, we are live.
Facebook. Yeah, drive Facebook for that one. Thank you. Yeah.
Brown fouls another one off. It's still 1-2. Luke Brown. Ball in the dirt. 2-2. Ball low.
I guess.
Exactly. Full count to Luke Brown. Rudy gasses him up for the strike 3. Swing strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Chance Pollard from Oviedo, Florida.
Number 2, Chance Pollard.
Chance standing right on that back line, deep in the box. 1-0. It's a count on Pollard.
I hope the umpire didn't hear us. He's getting a little tighter.
Pollard swings towards shortstop. A nice stop by Aguia. Can't make the play. But don't worry, the ball gets away from first baseman Valdez, who picks it up and then throws to second as the runner tries to advance and makes the out at second base. So give him a hit, or excuse me, an error, reaches on an error, and then put out 3-6. One hit, but a 1-2-3 inning for Rudy Gomez. Tie game 1-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Mikey Paris checking in on Facebook with the test, standing right next to me.
That's it. Just making sure we're rolling on Facebook. Feel free to send us a comment, question. We will let you know with our immense baseball knowledge.
We'll do our best.
Any question you
or
may
make
have.
it up. One
That's
or the other.
right. As far as you know, that is correct.
And we're back, folks. Heading to the bottom of the 5th. Josh Scraggs still out there for the Lake Hawks. 4 hits, 3 walks on the day, 1 run, unearned.
Number 1, Alex Aguia.
That first run came in the first inning. And the man stepping to the plate right now, Alex Aguia. He got that first run for the Hawks on the board. He skies one into the outfield towards right field. The right fielder, Magoyan comes in and makes the play. 1 down quickly here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now batting, number 5, Hunter Fitzgerald.
Hunter Fitzgerald, 0-2 on the game. Steps to the plate. Fastball in the dirt there. 1-0. To the 3-hole hitter, Hunter Fitzgerald. As I mentioned, 0-2 on the day for the lefty hitter, Fitzgerald, third baseman. Sends one to the second baseman, Ian Brown, who tosses over to Dorsey for the second out of the inning.
Up to bat, number 11, Mike Valdez.
Valdez starting to put it together, according to HCC Hawks coach Javi Miranda. He's got a walk and a single in this game. You heard that one ding off the fence. 2-0 to start this at bat.
Had some people popping on Twitter now. Matt Peters, Stream Live Tampa, which I'm guessing may be Mr. Jim Delaney.
Wayne and Selena Grouse watching on Facebook. I know the Grouse as well. Their son, Austin Grouse, pitcher at Gaither, heading to University of South Florida next year.
A score at Griffin. That would be a great name, Score Griffin. Three and one now.
Valdez skies one to center field. Center fielder backpedaling a little bit, and he makes the catch for the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Josh Scragg. Really good performance so far for
both pitchers, folks. Both pitchers.
Absolutely.
Got a heck of a ball game going on right now. 1-1. Lake Hawks versus Hawks. Guys, I was standing outside working security at the Super Bowl. It got slow for us, so we were just people watching, making sure nothing went down. The lines were out to the street, and I had a gentleman walk up to me and say, "What's going on up here?" And I said, "It's the Super Bowl." He said, "Do you need a ticket?" I didn't know whether to laugh, cry, or punch him in the face just on principle. I could not believe it. He was straight up serious. A 30-year-old man. It wasn't an older person. I'm like, there must be a rock that he is living under. It's one of the crazy things that will happen at a Super Bowl.
Well, maybe he was hoping you would take pity on him and sneak him into the game.
Send him on in. Believe me, there were people hanging out every gate. I have VIP tickets, this and that. Amazing.
Rudy Gomez back out here for the start of the 6th inning.
Janos, McGollum, and Milner for the Lake Hawks.
So far, Gomez has just given up the 1 hit, or excuse me, 2 hits. 2 hits in the 4th inning. That's when the run scored on an unearned run. Albertson McGowan reached on an error. He's driven to second base on a Ty Milliner single and came in on an Evan Badger hit. We're at 1-1 here at George M. Steinbrenner Community Field, just adjacent to the Steinbrenner Field where the Yankees play their spring training in the home of the Tampa Tarpons.
Celebrating 25 years of being on that site, Jared.
Wonderful. I enjoyed being in the stadium a couple months back. The Steinbrenner Field always hosts one of the funner fall ball tournaments, the George M. Steinbrenner Wood Bat Classic. It was fun. They had to split it into 2 tournaments this year. The first one won by Jesuit, and the second one won by Bishop McLaughlin. Jesuit beat Sickles in the first tournament final, and in the second tournament final, Bishop McLaughlin beat Berkeley Prep. All 4 of those teams will be a strong team heading into their high school spring season next week, next Monday and Tuesday, opening day, high school season. Foul ball, 0-1 to Nafis Janos for the Lake Hawks.
I do believe we'll be doing a broadcast of one of the opening day games for the new high school in town.
Oh, you're going to be doing the East Bay Sumner game. Wow, very exciting. Very exciting. Coach Kennedy Duran for the new Sumner Stingrays.
The Sumner Stingrays, I dig it.
Yeah, Kennedy was at Coach Duran. Swing to the first base side. Ooh, nice glove flip by Valdez to Gomez. Pretty play. A little nice 3-1 put out for the first out. That'll bring up Alberson McGoyan. As I was saying, Coach Kennedy Duran launched the program at Leonard High School about 11 years ago and is taking on the other challenge. Oh, we got a new hitter for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. That is number 8, Tommy Ricketts.
Number 8, Tommy Ricketts.
Tommy's a freshman infielder for the Lakehawks. Who looks at the first pitch? Ball 1.
Stout young man.
Yeah. A patient young man too, coming into the game with 11 walks so far on the young season. This is their 11th game. He's 185 with 11 walks, 4 RBIs, 5 runs scored so far. Ricketts, he drives the ball to shortstop. Aguia is on the play, makes a good throw. 6-3 put out. That's 2 down. Rudy moving along. Rudy Gomez moving along here on the day.
Number 20, Ty Milliner.
Ty Milliner steps to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Milliner tried to extend the lead, but he was thrown out by Vargas in the 4th inning as the second run tried to cross on the hit from Evan Badger. First ball. One and one. Pitch is outside. Skips off the end of I's glove, but no damage done. 2-1. Ty Milliner, the cleanup hitter here for the Lakehawks. Another ball outside. 31 to Milliner.
Come on, Rudy. Finish up strong, buddy. Get this one right here.
Milliner puts a charge in one, but the center fielder looks like he's got it lined up. Maya makes the catch for the 3rd out. That'll send us to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Strong 6 innings for Rudy Gomez today. They've got a little action in the bullpen. We'll see if he lets them come out for the 7th.
Remember, folks, this is a doubleheader day, and JUCO baseball doubleheaders are 7 innings, so
still got time to get out to the ballpark to catch the second game at 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Jim Delaney and Mikey Paris will be on the call for that game. So stick with us here at Stream Live Tampa. Make sure you share it. Let people know what we're doing and that you're enjoying our coverage. Send us a message. If you want to help out and join us as an advertiser, please reach out to Jim Delaney or reach out with a private message, direct message to Streamline Tampa. There you go. Javier Nunez, our guru tech guy, has us up. That is Jim Delaney's personal cell phone number, so call him at all hours of the day. Test it and make sure he's there to pick up. I like to call him sometimes at 3 a.m.
That's when I'm getting home. I give him a call then sometimes too, just to say goodnight.
Yeah. Right-hander Nick Grice, Grice, takes over for the Lakehawks. Cam Vi greets him with a screamer to third base. But nothing doing to Milliner, who makes the play.
Up to bat, number 13, Mikey Merritt.
Grice comes in as a reliever. A little bit of an ugly ERA to start the season, 14.54 ERA, 10 earned runs so far in 4 and a third innings. Let's see what he does here early on. He's already got 1 out, so he's already lowered that ERA. Young man. Early in the season here, just the 11th game for the Lakehawks, just the 4th game for the HCC Hawks.
0-2.
Nice breaking ball, but dies at the plate, and the umpire calls it a ball. Mikey Marin, second baseman for the Hawks. Catches the outside corner with a bender. Strikeout looking for the
Now batting, number 18,
Nick Grice.
A knee buckler.
Yeah.
Could not pull the trigger.
Information of history in the making during our generation.
So righty in, so they bring in some lefty regular starter Nico Montez. Steps to the plate for Burton Hahn, the DH here. In the bottom of the 6th. Remember, this is a 7-inning doubleheader game. Tied 1-1 right now. Montez looks at an inside pitch, 1-0. That ball's low and away. 2-0 to Montez, the pinch hitter here. 6th inning.
You'd love to push one across here so you can get those 3 outs and be done for the first game. That's a base hit.
That'll fall. Nico comes into the game and produces for his team a single to right field. See a comment from the Grouses is Big Roy pitching the next game. Reference to Gaither alum Roy Paguero. Roy is not starting the game, as we mentioned earlier in our broadcast. Hamilton Martinez. Alex Cordero takes another pinch hit here, pinch hit appearance with 2 down, runner aboard. Bottom of the 6th inning. Cordero looks at a pitch outside. Ball 1.
Javi Miranda having the left-handers
Getting them warmed up and ready to go for the next game, obviously.
shotgun ready for the pinch hit as soon as they went to the right-hander.
Nice pitch, catches the outside there. But yeah, Mr. Grouse, Big Rory is not starting the game. As we mentioned, Hamilton Martinez, who's up here handling the scoreboard for us, will take the bump, toe the rubber for the game 2 of the doubleheader here against the Lakehawks. Swing and a miss, 2-2 for Alex Cordero, batting in place of Jason Thomas. Nico Montez leading off first base after his pinch hit single.
2-2 the count.
Ball in the dirt. Montez takes off. Plenty of time.
Nice play by the shortstop on the pick.
Absolutely. Good pick. That'll be the 3rd out. And we head to the 7th inning of this tie game. 1-1. Grice works around the 2-out single from Montez. It's a caught stealing. Playing a little bit of mirror opposites here as the Lake Hawks went from a lefty to a righty on the mound to start the bottom of the 6th, and now at the top of the 7th, the HCC Hawks will go from righty to lefty. Benjamin Gilbert takes over on the mound. Got a little inside baseball from his former high school teammate and current HCC teammate, Hamilton Martinez, up here. He's a Lake Wales High School alum and transferred in from Ole Miss. So Benjamin Gilbert takes over for the HCC Hawks. He'll face off against Ian Thornton, the DH from the Lake-Sumter Lakers. Umpire gives us a sign that a new pitcher. Appreciate that.
Umpires, no all, see all.
Absolutely. Ian Thornton, 0-2 on the day. Struck out his last at-bat. Inside pitch comes back in. A curveball for the strike one. Ball looks like it's going to hit you in the ribs from that left-handed pitcher. Jams him inside. They point down the first base. He says no. I think that's a good call. I don't think he went. I think he held up. So excellent call by the first base umpire there.
It's been 2 weeks since the HCC Hawks have had a game, so Javi Miranda wanted to
Chirp a little bit.
Flex the voice right there.
Just make sure it was still working. Make sure you could hear him through the gator, the face guard. COVID precautions here. Foul ball. 1-2 is the count to Ian Thornton.
Fitzy fam joining us on Twitter. Thank you very much. And Coach Poe, P-O-U, joining us as well. We've had a few more. We appreciate it, guys, on Twitter.
That one's up. 2-2.
If you're just joining us, it's been a barn burner of a game pitching-wise. Both pitchers were strong through 6 innings.
Absolutely.
Scraggs and Rudy Gomez.
Going to be a no decision for both, but excellent outing. A good outing for Rudy Gomez for the hometown Hawks. After kind of a rough start in his first start, gave up 5 runs, 2 earned, but today gives only 1 unearned run. Couple hits. No walks. Thornton with a little excuse me swing. Gilbert does his job. Oh no, the umpire says he didn't get a hand on him. Home plate umpire calls him safe.
Javi Miranda had a good look at it, so he's
not arguing, so must have missed him.
Oh, no, he got him. He's out.
Oh, he did get him.
All right, that's what I thought.
Okay. This umpire called it safe. Maybe he was calling a fair ball. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what you saw. Tough angle over here for Jared looking through the press box.
Got a little bit of a post in my way.
So he saw.
I lean into Mike's side for the third base.
He saw the right arm of the umpire pointing fair and thought the left arm was up as a safe sign, but he was tagged out on his way to first, 1 unassisted. I'll be switching over to that side for the second game, Jared, so I feel your pain.
I feel like Mikey Paris snuck me into the Super Bowl night, but only got me an obstructed view seat.
There you go.
Hard hit ball to shortstop. Wow, what a diving play by Aguirre, who throws over. Oh, and they say Valdez's foot was off the bag. What a tough play from the deep part of the outfield. The deep part of the infield, right on the cusp of the grass. We're going to give him a hit.
Base hit, absolutely.
Yeah. Ian Thornton with the base hit for Dorsey with the base hit for the.
Just by a hair would have been a fantastic play by Aguirre.
This will bring up Evan Badger, the backstop for the Lakehawks. Badger had the RBI single in the fourth inning to tie this game up. Hit into right field.
Badger, I didn't even know her. Had to do it once.
I thought you were going to go Badgers. We don't need no
stinking Badgers. I was saving that for this. I was saving that for the second game, Jared.
I feel like there have been far too few 80s references, 80s and 70s movies references without you and Jim on the mic. They'll pick them up in the second game.
Jim will have some in the chamber.
I want to say in the first game of the season, I caught a rat reference from one of you.
Absolutely.
And I didn't turn off the TV. I thought about it really hard, but I didn't.
Rat making a comeback with their Geico commercial.
I love it. Evan Badger. 1 for 2 on the day. 1-1 count. 1 out.
And a 1-1 game.
And a 1-1 game here in the top of the 7th inning. Up and away. 2-1. Benjamin Gilbert in his first inning of work here for the HCC Hawks. 2-1. That's going to go out into foul territory, into the parking lot. Hopefully people new to the community field know where to park their cars. Seen some sunroofs and some windshields taken out here in my time here at the community field at George M. Steinbrenner Park.
Overnight, this parking lot was absolutely jam-packed with vehicles from the Super Bowl. And I come out here today, and they have cleared it all out.
A comebacker to Gilbert. Fires the second baseman, Marin.
Safe at first.
Safe at first. We're going to get the big out but of the lead runner, but not the second out. Reaches on a fielder's choice. 2 down. That'll bring up a new hitter, Nick Coelho. Nick Coelho for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Coello, Coelho. Freshman infielder. 7 walks on the season, 6 strikeouts, 222 hitter.
We've had a player previously with a tough name to say, and someone right on Twitter sent us the phonetic pronunciation and got it right. So if we got that correct, thank you. If not, if someone out there does know, Fitzy Fam or Jenny or Scrape Steve, who's all joining right now, you can let us know the phonetic saying if that is incorrect. 2 down right now. Andres joining us on Twitter as well. Jay Marin.
That one was up. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 runner aboard here in this tie game. Coelho hitting for the second baseman, Ian Brown. That ball's in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Nick Coelho.
And in the top of the 7th with 2 outs and a man on, 2-0 count, I'm swinging out of my shoes on that pitch.
Absolutely.
Could not pull the trigger.
Freshman, pinch hitter, big situation. That one catches the outside black. 2-2. Whole different at bat now. Needs to protect the plate.
2s are wild.
And that's a strikeout swinging from Ben Gilbert. Nice outing by Benjamin Gilbert there. His first inning of relief here in this game. That sets us up for the bottom of the 7th here. Tied 1-1 between the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks and the HCC Hawks. We'll be back for the bottom of the 7th inning
right after this.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 7th. We'd be remiss if we didn't thank a couple of our sponsors. Lucas AC, air conditioning work, and AB Sports Performance. Our friend Andrew Burdick, who's helped out Stream Live Tampa as a member of the team, has done a lot of basketball last year and is always out and helping spread the word for us at Stream Live Tampa. We appreciate it, Andrew, and the folks at Lucas AC. Cordero, who came in as a pinch hitter last inning, but the third out was made by a stolen base. It's 2-1, facing off against Grice.
The big lefty had the same thing on my mind, on his mind. Oh, one swing to end the game.
There's a one swing. That's how you end the game.
That's
there.
That's a walker-offer, ladies and gentlemen. Cordero allows me to go get lunch in between games. Thank you, sir. That's a win for HCC after having 2 weeks off. That's a big win for Javier Miranda and the HCC Hawks.
Absolutely. Mikey sends that ball cruising over the right field fence and gets mobbed by his team at home plate. That's got to be a wonderful feeling. Think about the momentum they'll take into this second game for Hamilton Martinez to make the start for the Hawks. We'll be back. We'll have another feed at 3 p.m. Make sure you share it and come back and visit us while Jim Delaney takes over the mic here with my partner, Mikey Paris. Mikey, this was a lot of fun today.
It was fantastic, Jared. I appreciate you being here. And if you're sticking around, you may get to call another inning or two. It's up to you.
Okay.
We would love to have you stay, and we'll get you on a little bit. Just check back every now and then. We may have a Game 1 recap at 2:45 just before the second game if Jim Delaney gets here. We appreciate you watching, listening, spread the word, and we'll be back around 3 o'clock for game number 2.
Hawks win 2-1. They take this first game. Appreciate the people that have watched us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I see Coach Bobby Pizio checking in with us today. Appreciate you guys watching. Hawks win the first game over the Lake Hawks 2-1. Go to 2-2 on the season. We'll be back a little before 3 p.m. for Game 2 of this doubleheader from George Steinbrenner Community Field. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.